shower high of 82. Southeast winds at around 15 to 20. Mostly cloudy tonight with the low dropping down to around 62. We'll have a better chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially late in the day tomorrow as we reach up to a high of 77. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Vershawn Jackson for Brandt Excavating. Brandt's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brandt is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brandt Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to BrandtExcavating.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brandt Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go big Brandt.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. We hope that everyone is able to show how much they care for and respect the moms in their life for this weekend especially, but in everyday life too. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstorats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
Ready to grade your combine with new technology to make your harvest more efficient, meaning more money in your pocket? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help find the right combine for harvest. Plus, when you purchase a pre-owned combine from Landmark, you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network, along with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running, reducing downtime. View inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
Mother's Day is on Sunday, May 14th. Do you know what you're getting your mom this year? Stop procrastinating and get her the one thing that she wants, a massage. The Body Shop in Lincoln offers all sorts of massages. All you have to do to win this Mother's Day is get mom a gift card from The Body Shop. Swedish massage, deep tissue massage, hand and foot massage, and so much more. Gift cards can only be bought online at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, located at 48th and A.
This Mother's Day, prepare an incredible meal for her without all the dishes with the Venue Mother's Day to-go meals. Prepared fresh in-house by our chefs, these meals are ready to heat and eat with packages for 2 to 4 people or 6 to 8. And your choice of juicy beef tenderloin, herb roasted chicken, pork tenderloin, or our famous 6-pepper crusted prime rib. All meal packages come with sides, and we have mini apps to complete your feast. Order today at delivered.com/Mother's Day. That's venuedelivered.com/Mother's Day.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday, and Nick is still collecting bugs.
I got to say this right off the bat. I hope he's listening.
Oh, he's got a bone to pick right away.
No. This is a good thing.
This is a good thing.
This is a good thing. Huge shout out to Scaper.
Okay.
Got to meet him yesterday, guys, because we got a phone call to the station at about 2:45 p.m. And at that time, I was currently out at Sunken Gardens. And I get a phone call, or I get a text from Bach, and he goes, "Hey, some guy just said he has $5 in the freezer." And I was like, "Wait, for real?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he gave me his number. Shout out to Scaper. I drove out to his shop in Sprague. Shout out to Cutting Edge Landscapes. Just drove out to Sprague, Nebraska. Got the 5 insects, and we're all good to go.
Nice.
Just hung out with Scaper. I'm not gonna say his real name. Hung out with Scaper on the text line for about 30 minutes. Had a good conversation. Hung out a little bit, and yeah, good stuff. It was kind of crazy, but huge shout out to Scaper for the help on that.
How many bugs are you short now?
4.
That's all you need is 4.
I was out for 6.5 hours yesterday.
And you got 4 bugs.
I caught 3 in that 6.5 hours.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What does the kind of bugs, the 4 left you got to catch, what do they have to be?
Anything.
So it doesn't even matter.
Nope. Now it can't be ants. I've reached my limit on ants.
So you got a moth.
So well, I've also reached my limit on moths. Beetles. If you find any beetles,
Got a beetle.
please.
Folks, we're putting this
Help
out
us
there
out.
for all of you right now. Nick needs 4 bugs. He needs this to graduate. He's got a 90, 90?
I have a 93 in the class.
93 in the class.
And this project is worth so many points or percentage, like so much of a percentage of your grade that I have to have an 80 to pass the class.
What about a locust?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? In the book of Exodus, locusts actually overcame the whole country of Egypt.
I would love that.
Sometimes, Brother Nick, you need to pray for some locusts, brother.
Yeah. Well, I've been praying a lot. I can tell you that right now.
God will provide
I've been praying a lot.
the locust, amen, Brother Nick.
Okay, so a June bug. I have 2 of those, so I can't
Nice.
have any more, unfortunately.
Good
Bones.
work, June bugs.
Downtown Scott says seems like you cheated. Here's what's crazy about that is the professor straight up says other people can catch it for you. You just have to give them credit.
Oh, that's just like writing a book. You
Yeah,
just,
you just gotta credit.
State your sources. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd have pork chop.
Big
who has-
Slim's coming key for you.
Oh, really?
Oh, Big Slim. He will.
Oh, Big Slim.
He will.
Hey, I will send you the number. Pork chop says, Nick, I have a beehive. Would you like some bees? I have 3 honeybees. So it depends. If you have other types of bees, I can't have any bumblebees because I guess they're endangered. So we can't grab those. But if you have anything other than honeybees, if you got wasps, I'll happily accept wasps.
Okay.
So Big Slim, I'll reach out to you, man.
Paul says, I have bugs on my windshield that you can have.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Worms? Can you get worms? Well, that's
No,
not an insect.
you're
That's
not an insect. No,
If you ask for
unfortunately.
worms.
So.
Pork Chop says again, though, I might be able to get you a couple drones with your male bees.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. No, I mean, so after the show, I came into work. It was funny. I walked into work here at about 6:15 this morning.
Wow.
And Jake, it's almost like they were shocked that I was here so early.
Mhm.
And I was, which understandable, right? And so I walked in. They're like, "Well, what are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, I got to go catch bugs, so I got to put a couple hours in at least here." So that's what I got to do. Immediately after the show, we're hitting up
back to the creek.
Yeah. So yesterday I hit up Dead Man's Run, inside the creek.
Yeah.
I went to Sunken Gardens.
Yeah.
I went to Holmes Lake, Pioneers Park.
What part of Holmes did you go to?
Every single part.
Okay.
I walked around the entire lake, picking up rocks. People looked at me. I got so many weird faces. Like, what's this dude doing over there in the corner with a net and a piece of Tupperware?
Well, as long as you didn't drop a van up there,
No, we're good. We're good. No, we're good. But it was like, what's this dude doing with a net and a thing of Tupperware lifting rocks over there in the corner while everybody else is fishing? And so I went out in the rain and
battled the elements.
Some good humidity.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. I went to Pioneers Park and I was real tempted because it's right by the golf course. Where I was looking, I was like, man, I hear them hitting the golf balls. I'm like, it's a beautiful day to go golf. But there I was on my hands and knees, moving leaves with my bare hands, trying to find crickets and trying to find beetles. And we found 3 in 6.5 hours.
Hey, tell Scott why you can't go to the bug shop. Because remember, I asked you that same thing. Tell Scott why you can't.
So we can't go to the bug shop because I guess they put preservatives in those when they put like food and stuff in it. So
and the instructor can tell, right?
Yeah, so the instructors, because they're going to have a little bit of a different color than if they're just caught in the wild, if that makes sense. So
I'm trying to think of another place you can go that you haven't already been to already.
James goes, now I'm just imagining Nick wandering around Holmes Lake with a butterfly net looking for bugs. It's awesome. And James, that's what it is. And I mean, so many people were driving by Pioneers Park yesterday. And I was just like, yep, here I am. I just wondered, man, I wonder if any of these guys listen to the show and they're like, oh my gosh, that's Nick now catching bugs. He's actually telling the truth about this.
Hey, you know what? We got quite a few people to answer these too.
I think you're going to be just fine. There's a lot of people texting in.
Yeah, seriously, you guys know where to hit me up. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully we're able to, I just to kind of tell you the situation I had. I was driving home and I wore sweatpants, long socks because I was in fields and I wear
sweatpants a lot too.
You do. And so anyway,
shocker.
Yeah, but new ones.
Yeah, you got the new ones down.
But I was driving home to put the ones that I did have in the freezer so I could pin them late last night at like 9:15. And I'm driving home, and as I'm driving, I look down and there's 3 ticks crawling on my sweatpants. I was like,
could you catch those?
I did catch them. And I was like, oh, thank goodness I'm wearing sweatpants. But there's just 3 of them just walking up my thigh. And I was like, all right, this is what I've decided to go capture. I've got tons of bug bites all over my arms and legs and stuff. And so
the American Nightmare says I work a trash route, so I have a little bottle. So if I find a beetles, I'll catch. Hey, yes,
American Nightmare. I would appreciate that so much, man.
Yes,
I would appreciate that so much. Yep. So technically the project's due Friday. If I turn it in today, I get 5 bonus points.
Ooh.
By today at 5
Decision
p.m.
time.
Yeah, killing a wasp with spray. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it. You can kill a wasp with a spray. Just make sure the wings are intact, and that's all I care about. But no, it's if I turn it in today, so I'm hoping to turn it in today by 5 p.m. or so. But if I don't, then it is what it is. So I'm hoping after today, folks never have to hear about it again.
Nyla said ticks are the worst. Did the ticks they get in your hair?
Nope. We took about a 30-minute shower to scrub, make sure everything was. I did not want to wake up. My fear was, gosh, I just don't want to wake up and there's something on my arm and it's bad.
Yeah, Sanderson said all this work for a communications degree. Shaking my head. Somebody, I can't find it. Somebody said check out Bowling Lake, which is a good idea. You know where that's out in Air Park.
Yes.
Bowling Lake would be another good spot.
I've made a trip to Air Park. I made a trip to Air Park on Sunday, actually, to go searching caught a June bug.
Yeah, Bowling Lake would be another good spot.
I've adventured all throughout Lincoln for this, so it's been all right. It's gonna be something. It's going to be something I can look back on in 5 years and be like, man, I made it.
There's be a lot of lakes that Nick's going to be familiar with now around Lincoln, man.
Yeah, honestly.
What about, dude?
All the creeks.
Yeah, I remember.
Isn't there a lake right behind Seacrest? Is that is that private?
Yes, there is.
Wedgwood,
right? Yeah.
Is that private or is it open?
It's private.
I believe it is private. Yeah, and I'm not sure.
Just hop the fence, dog.
Honestly, I'm not sure if there's a whole lot of
in Wedgwood.
A lot of rocks. I mean, because that's the thing where you have to find you find cricket or beetles. That's the toughest part. Is so the beetles.
Oh, I
it's,
know.
It's underneath all the leaves.
Where's that, Raph?
The lake in front of St. Elizabeth's Hospital.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
that's the tough part is that it's
but
just
that's a big drop off though.
I just want to see them in front of the hospital.
Yeah, on one of the busiest streets in Lincoln. I'm just walking the 70th Street sidewalk.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Think of all the patients looking out the window, the smile you put on their
That'd
face.
be entertainment.
No, I tell you what, I'm just waiting for it. Now I've almost escaped it. This project's been going on for about 2.5 weeks, and it would be one thing if I sat here and like regretted not going out enough. But I think you guys can testify. This has been a grind, and so anyway. So like I don't have that. Oh man, I wish I would have gotten out sooner. I don't have that because I was out there. I was out there, and so it's not even a case. I've survived about 2.5 weeks so far of nobody seeing me and tagging me on Twitter, which is good because I mean I've been in a lot of places with a lot of people, and
if anybody sees Nick chasing bugs today,
well,
take a picture.
Well, speaking of seeing Nick, Chase B says, "Happy Wednesday, fellas. Happy Wednesday to you, man, as well. It was nice meeting you the other night, Nick. All I got to say about that game is go Stars, and not bad for two teams. We're first-round exits to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Chase B. I also met Joby. The only problem was I felt bad because I had 2 beers in my hand both times that I saw them.
Double fished.
And I was like, oh no.
Both times you saw them?
Well, so I saw Chase B and I had 2 beers in my hand, or I was going to get a beer because my buddy was gonna buy me one.
JTP.
And I was like, I gotta go. I gotta make sure I get this. And then I was walking at the start of the third period and I saw Joby. And I had 2 Busch Lights in my hand as well. I was like, "Oh no, this is just not the impression that I wanted to make."
Hey, well, Thomas Lincoln is not going to let you go. He goes, "Nick, you're very bugging on. How do you feel about the Cubs losing to the Cards again?"
The Cubs always lose to the Cardinals. The fact of the matter is that the Cardinals are still last place in the NL Central, Thomas. So talk to me when you get past the Cincinnati Reds.
Kool-Aid Brian. Reach out to the health department for restaurants with recent violations.
I just won't let anybody know where I went then. I'm like, yep. So I reached out to the health department. There's some restaurant in Lincoln that I got all 35 bugs last night.
And it's still open.
You walk in the restaurant.
Enjoy, buddy.
You walk in the restaurant, provide you a menu. No, I just want to see your kitchen, please.
Yeah, can I just see behind your air fryer, or not your air fryer, your grease? I need.
Oh,
everybody's sitting in the restaurant, and you see Nick walk in with his bug net.
They'd be asking. I'd walk out just real quick. Somebody go, "Hey, what were you doing back there, sir?" Nothing, don't worry about it. Enjoy your food
with his Tupperware.
Yeah,
you look at
with the Tupperware with all the animals just crawling in there.
You would rather have the bugs in here than in your plate.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
They were gonna get there somehow, so I'm just helping the problem. You should be fine today, but if you come back in a week, there might be some more bugs.
There's no
here.
promises.
Who knows? Maybe I can turn this into a job. Maybe I just am your restaurant calls me when you got a bug issue. I'll pave the way. I'll start helping future entomology students in this classes. Yeah.
Well, folks, we do got a great show lined up for you. We're going to talk about some Husker baseball, and they didn't get, just absolutely embarrassed last night, which was very good to see. They ended up getting one. Also, some NBA action, a lot of things happening. There's a lot of players right now and teams scratching their heads after the past couple nights of basketball. Also, there's been some transfer news. Yeah. We got that to talk about as well. The scholarship numbers are whittling down for Matt Rule and his team. And recently made some additions to the outside facilities as well. So we'll get into that as well. And also an interesting situation legally that we want to get into and get your input on as well. When someone says something false, should there be repercussions because the collateral damage has been done to this individual? So we got all those things to talk about. When we come back, of course, we got Raff's good take. Raff's good take. I mean, we got the RGT. Every time I text you guys that and in the schedule for that, you guys know, always, just in case you guys don't know, RGT. I like that RGT. Take. Who's that one RGT? Yeah, you know me. Who's that one RGT? Every last know me. So the RGT segment coming up. Obviously, we got history. As well, obviously, the attitude adjustment. We got a great Wednesday for you today. Hope you are doing well today, folks. It is midweek, and it's going fast. Nick, go ahead, brother.
I want to answer a couple questions regarding this. Scaper, if you got a dead wasp, let me know. I'll come back out to Sprague real quick. So you just let me know.
In fact, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Raph,
you got
run the mic.
You got me. Yeah, Raph, you can handle this all right. And so yeah, exactly. So let me know on that one. Somebody said, does mosquitoes work? Absolutely. If you have a mosquito,
Nick, you might be set.
Have the wings intact.
I already have a roly-poly. We had a couple people asking about roly-polies. I did try Wilderness Park yesterday. Walked all the trails. Unfortunately, So just let me know if you got any questions. You know where to. Big Slim, I'll reach out to you. Whoa, Anthony Rugland. What do we got in the Tupperware, Anthony? Let me know where I gotta go.
Mosquito.
Let me know where I gotta go.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see,
That's
Anthony.
a mosquito right there.
I want to give a shout out to Grill Master. I met him this morning for the first time at the gym. I switched it up today. Got the cardio knocked out early. Today's going to be crazy. I can always sneak the weights in at the house if I have to. But Grill Master came up. If you're listening, brother, I'm proud of him. He was one of those ones that took me up on that offer. And I never met him in person.
Jeremy's a great guy.
Dude, he was back there busting his tail.
Yep.
Mark was Marky Mark. I joined his class this morning at 5. People looked at me like
birthday boy.
Yeah, it's Mark. In fact, big shout out to Mark, the GM here at the ticket. First of all, it blew me away, y'all. This man ran a marathon Sunday.
Yeah.
A halvesy, I don't care what you call it.
And
he was in class on Monday.
I'll tell you this.
He was in class Monday?
Yeah.
I just found out that he signed up for the Good Life halvesy as well.
He told me in November.
Yep.
And he asked me, because I told him I may do a half next year. I'll be walking most of it, but I may do a half just because I can. Yeah. I got the physical ability to do it.
Go nuts.
I might do it. I'm not putting it out there yet. I might do it. Not that bike ride stuff.
I might from AD is a yes, he's doing it.
I might. It depends on if I'm in town. I'm not going to block out business, for the run of half a marathon. Somebody want to anyway. But anyway, Mark, happy birthday to you, bro. Pete Ferguson, Big Pete Ferg. It was good to see you this morning, man. Nicole kicked our tails this morning. It was a sweat box in there, Raff.
I wonder if she's listening right now because this morning she walked outside to do something, and I saw her look at something, and she walked over to the side of the gym, and I wasn't sure what she was looking at. But then when I was driving out this morning, there was like 2 Campbell soup cans sitting on the curb.
On the curb?
It was so weird. I don't know what.
Because you went to 4 a.m. didn't you?
4, and I wasn't sure why they were there.
So I just missed you.
Yeah,
I just missed you.
So I wasn't sure. So if she's listening, I would just
Campbell soup cans.
I'm assuming that's what she was investigating this morning. They were just sitting. It was very strange. But
OJ CJ, AD should join Raff tonight at 4 a.m. You know what?
Great job to him also.
Good job, Jay.
Always there.
OJ.
Always there.
There you go, brother. Good work. Again, Pete Ferguson was there this morning as well. Check out his show as well on Sunday mornings, 8 to 9, Bigger Than the Score. Of course, Nicole and Jeff's show, Fitness Fanatics from 9-11. So it was good to see everybody. We took a nice little picture. I posted on Twitter later. One of these times I'm going to join you guys at 4. One of these times I'm going to do that and join you guys at 4
Good
as well.
time.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, when you're done with school.
No, honestly.
When you're done with school, we're going to get on you. Right now, you got to take care of first things first.
Yep.
There we go.
All right.
Folks, we'll be back after on the other side of these messages from my partners. You're listening to The Drive with AD, Raff, and the Bug Man for a few more days.
That's
on
me.
93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beers, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Dive into good times and great savings when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonsall Pool and Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonsallpool.com. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
We'll see a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms today with an afternoon high of 82. Southeast winds at around 15. Mostly cloudy tonight with a down to around 62. We'll have a chance of showers and thunderstorms late and tomorrow to a high 77. I'm meteorologist tonight for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. The Nebraska baseball team played last night. One game in 3 innings, one game in 2 innings. I guess 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so one game in 3 innings.
Hey, real quick, Professor Rick, he says, I live by the South Pond in Williamsburg. Dude, you're like 2 blocks away from me, man. I don't want to be going through people's backyard. There's still only one brother in the neighborhood. Why? Somebody get the police call. Yeah, we got a black guy going through ponds, backyards, and he's grabbing bugs
with a bug net.
We're gonna need security.
bug net, and a Tupperware.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to some love to unknown text. Hey, Ryan P says, love the show. Keep up the good work and go Big Red. Ryan P, appreciate you for checking out the show, man. Appreciate that, big dog. As folks, all of you, thank you for tuning in each morning, man, because without you, there is no show. And I also want to give a big shout out to Sip and Jake, man. Those guys have been doing it, holding it down for 7 years. That is a long time, man. In this day and age of radio, you got satellite, you got podcasts and all this stuff. So big shout out to our teammates, Sip and Jake, and the Coach Bush joining those guys too after this year too. But Sip and Jake, man, well done, fellas. Well done. Well done. Go ahead, fellas.
Hi. How is it? Not just talking.
I am
baseball.
I am updating my bug list right now. So I'm out of commission right now.
He is working.
I am out of commission. Shout out to Anthony.
You know what, Raff? Okay, yeah. Folks, seriously, big thanks to y'all, man, because you're almost getting Nick.
Yeah, you guys are helping out more than ever. I really do appreciate it, man. I really do.
Thomas and Lincoln always got some trash to talk, don't he, dog?
Yeah.
Thomas and Lincoln says 7 years of being full-time AD.
Great.
Thomas,
you don't want to keep on doing this.
You got to understand.
He will drop these headphones right now and walk out of here. Thomas, you be nicer to AD.
Hey, you got to understand, Thomas.
That's my partner.
I do. Yeah, we're boys. I do got food to put on the table, man.
That's my
2
partner.
hours a day is not going to put food on the table, man. I got kids, man. I got bills to pay.
Ray goes, keep it simple, AD. What's your exact address?
I live closer to South Point Mall. Let's put it that way.
That's not exact.
Yeah, that's not exact.
Let me know.
Hey, Rav, when the Huskers lost that first game, because I was listening to it and watching the game at the same time. Well, no, the second game, because Jack actually told us that one. And then I tuned in a little bit for the second one. I just kind of listened to that. When Jack comes in and tells us that, I'm thinking, are you freaking kidding me?
It's going to be a long night in Omaha. I was waiting for the ceiling
to collapse,
the walls, the basement guards, everything to collapse last night.
If you're Bolt right now, because you know baseball a lot better than I do. You know, I know Nick. I'm gonna let Nick continue his bug things. You guys both know baseball a lot better than me, man.
Bugs.
But one thing that I think that's being overshadowed, and granted, when you win, you win. That's what you focus on. Either you won or you lost. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Those guys could have folded tent, came back, to the west with their legs between their tails, and be like, man, it was another game we lost, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm going to say this, y'all. Bryce Matthews is having a freaking year, dude.
Yeah.
He is having a year. How many is it 19 home runs he got right now?
Yeah, so now officially he's going to be at 19.
Who's the guy hitting 400, the leadoff hitter? I forgot his name.
Max? Is that Max Anderson?
Max Anderson.
Is he at 400?
I believe so.
Okay, so Max,
I don't know if Bryce Matthews is the leadoff hitter.
Well, okay, Bryce Matthews leadoff. He's 384, and then there was a guy 403. That must be Max Anderson. So yeah, but yeah, they're hitting the ball good. But I'll tell you what, that second game last night when they loaded the bases and they got out only giving one run, I was like, oh, this is going to be trouble. So I give them props that they stayed. I mean, after that, especially after that first game, you're coming into that first game with the bases loaded.
Yeah.
And you think you're going to have a big inning and they end up.
Hits a home run.
Well, the first game in Nebraska when they got.
They
scored one run on a sacrifice fly and then they got a double play and then they.
Yep.
And it was like, oh, you're sitting there like, oh, they could have put this game out of reach. And then they end up losing. So then you're going into game 2 at 7:00 and you're thinking to yourself, oh man, what's going to happen here? And they, jumped up. I think
Was it leadoff home run or the second person up?
It was leadoff home run because it was Bryce Matthews.
Yeah, leadoff home run.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there and you're like, okay, we got the lead, but then Creighton loads the bases. They get out of that jam. So they're as long as they don't lose the fight, they've had a lot of punches to the face. Their middle of the week non-conference record this year was a little rough around the edges, but I guess if they keep on fighting and, pull out these next two series, what do you think? Go 2-1 both weekends and should be enough to get them into the Big Ten tournament?
Right. I think they're going to do at least that.
Yeah. I think
it'll be at least that.
They're going to have to probably, to be safe, I would say probably win 4 of their next 6 in the conference.
So based like Raff said, just be
2-1.
Yeah,
the other
2 of each,
2-1.
2 of each. I think that's where you go safe. One of the teams that they play has second. They play Indiana. Purdue, I believe, still has Indiana on their schedule, which helps out Nebraska because Indiana's second in the conference, so they're pretty good. So hopefully, you hope that Indiana can take a couple games from
Purdue,
and that'll help Nebraska out. It's Purdue and Illinois and Nebraska fighting for that last spot pretty much right now.
Yeah, we got Penn State obviously on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It'd be nice to get 2-1 there, or just sweep them. Just be done with it all together, man. But
yeah,
and then you got Purdue. That's going to be there in West Lafayette, and hopefully, like you mentioned there, Nick, that Purdue can take a loss before we even see them, to where it kind of gives us even more of a chance. But they just got to win. And you know what's in the time of years, whether it's baseball, playoffs, basketball, Nebraska basketball, women's basketball, you can't help but to go back in the games earlier in the year that you should have won for insurance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To have some cushion with your records, the numbers, etc. But that's neither here nor there now. You just got to win. You just have to win right now. But it's irritating. We've seen this happen. Let's just be honest. Let's call it like it is. Men's basketball happened. You don't lose to freaking Minnesota.
No.
You don't lose Minnesota. All right. Women's basketball, those games they lost to some teams they shouldn't have lost to early in the year, which would have probably got them into the NCAA tournament. And so when I'm looking at the men's basketball, heck, we didn't even go men's football as far as that goes, the games we lost. So again, the men got to take care of business, man.
And the big thing with them is the pitching staff throw strikes. You start giving away the old quote unquote free 90s. That's when Nebraska gets into trouble.
Well, and Nebraska has the ability to go far in the Big Ten tournament. They have the ability, because the Big Ten is not the SEC. Once again, we've said that multiple times. It's nowhere near the best conference in college baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And so Nebraska, and one of the greatest things about baseball is you can play your best game and lose 1-0. You can play your best game and win 3-1. Or there's so many things that can happen. And so when you get into postseason play, obviously there's a lot more on the line, but that makes every single pitch more important, every single missed ball more important, every error more important. So I just think that Nebraska has the opportunity. They just got to get quality starts out of their guys. I will say this, guys. I was surprised that Shea Shanneman started yesterday's game in the 7th inning, the one that was continuing.
Yeah.
He threw a good amount of pitches on Saturday against Maryland. And I understand that Shea's one of the oldest guys on this team. I understand that it's his last chance to pitch against Creighton, but you need wins, and I guess non-con games right now, since RPI doesn't matter anymore, it's kind of meaningless, but you want to have them. You want to have them, and you come into this game with the bases loaded and nobody out, and you only muster up 1 run out of it.
Yeah.
And then you pitch a guy that just threw a decent amount of pitches on Saturday, and it's only on 3 days of rest, and unfortunately he got hit around pretty good.
Well, again, and Chase, hold on a second. David Free New Dave, my boy, what's up, brother? He goes, AD and Wheezy moving on up to the south side. When you said Wheezy, right away I started thinking of that song, Soul Survivor. You guys know what I'm talking about? Hey, Connor Young Jeezy.
Yep, I did not know.
Trying to take it easy.
I do not.
Only way to go. And so then that beat came, and then boom, boom, got the boom, 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 got The beat goes nuts.
Once again,
David from Manu, you're killing it. Professor Rick, I'm gonna send you my information, man, privately.
You're not gonna give your address?
He says, "Come on down the path and have a cocktail. We'll hang out." Hey, Professor Rick, I'd love that, homeboy. I'll text you my information here so you have it, man. Let's make that happen. There's gonna be plenty of beautiful nights to do that this year, hopefully. So let's do that, folks. On the other side, we got some history coming up. We got some interesting history coming up today too, man. So stick with us, folks. It's Wednesday. We talked about bugs. It makes me think of that movie called A Bug's Life I used to watch when my kids were little all the time. And you know, if you see a
when
guy,
you were little AD, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Oh.
who's a little AD? Who's a little guy right there? If you see a guy walking around lakes in habitated areas with water,
feel free to join me.
Join him. He's a
I'll bring a second net.
Yeah, he's got a faded goatee,
the old two-netter,
and he can use all the help he can
Two
get.
nets are better than one. That's
Two
what they
nets are
say.
better than one. This is the tribe with AD and Raff and a future etymologist.
Yeah, after I graduate, I'm hanging up I'm turning the mic off one last time.
Grabbing the nets, exchanging the mic for the net, baby.
Going out to the garden.
we had the crocodile hunter. Now we got the bug hunter.
Yeah, I heard Discovery wants me to have a show.
This is the ticket. We'll be back.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at premierdw.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. There are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Our lives only have so much time. But if you smoke, you have less. Your life could be 10 years shorter. And the time you do have is often filled with health problems. Shortness of breath, asthma, COPD, and cancer. But the minute you quit, your body starts healing.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line. 1-800 for Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Association on this station.
It's springtime, and you know what that means. It's sandal season at Brown Shoe Fit. To celebrate the start of the season, we're offering $10 off sandals under $105 and $15 off sandals $110 or more, now through May 14th. Enjoy brands like Atrex, Teva, Clarks, Taos, Keen, and many more on sale now. This deal won't last long, so come on down to Brown Shoe Fit for our spring sandal sale. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. Brown Shoe Fit Lincoln, 66 NQ.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com, make your gift to Cedars, and support Lincoln's kids today.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School at 14th and Pine Lake. Stop by for dinner Monday through Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m. and for lunch or dinner on Friday through Saturday, open 11 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. They've got pasta, seafood, steaks, chops, plus other great Italian dishes with Italian wines every day. So stop on in, say hi to Bess. He's a great dude. Great place. Very good.
Ready to hit this?
Now I'm hungry.
Dude, don't talk about food. I got 3 more hours. You do this like a champ, man. I'm serious. Today, I'm a little struggling because I'm not used to burning that many calories. I usually do that in the evening.
Yeah.
Dude, 800 calories I burned during that class this morning.
Dang.
And so lifting weights, I don't burn that many calories with weights. So I got, but there ain't a lot. The spit right now tastes like Sprite.
Spicy.
Yummy.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. That's why when you mentioned food, because Chick-fil-A smelled awfully good. But let's talk about some history, man.
I played pickleball for the first time.
Did you?
2 days ago.
Nice.
Me and a couple buddies played some pickleball.
JTP
for about an hour and a half. Burned a little over 1,000 calories. Played pickleball 2 days ago. That's bought a paddle.
How'd you like it?
I loved it. Bought a paddle for $25, and I was like, all right, here we go.
Hey, Rav, tell them about the challenge, man. You got.
We've been challenged.
Oh, really?
But apparently the two challengees, they have not played pickleball either.
Okay.
So it'd be a matchup of two great contenders.
Rico,
four great contenders.
Rav, we got to play.
No, he's not doing this.
Man.
Is he really doing this to AD right now?
This is mean, Rico.
Wow. This is
what is that? Pecan cake?
Southern pecan cake.
Southern pecan cake.
Oh boy.
What kind of Pop-Tart is that?
Hey, AD.
Is that a brown sugar and cinnamon frosted?
What's your favorite kind?
It's
Man,
noon in London right now.
I am like Cookie Monster. It don't even matter what kind it is. Just out of curiosity, what type of
like strawberry?
Oh boy,
it's pretty tasty.
Oh,
I think I might throw it in the toaster. Actually.
Oh no!
Let that smell just linger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
warm it up a bit so it's nice and gooey.
Oh wow!
When you do that, homie, will you come in and just break it open? Just let me get a whiff
You
of
want me
it.
to just let you smell it?
Just let me just smell it, man.
You want me to take some of the stuff on the inside and just rub it on the bottom of your nose?
Well, I got a big old nose. I could probably smell it from there,
So
man.
you can through the glass.
AD can smell through the glass.
Hey, dude, I'm telling. Listen, this is jacked up. One of my homeboys said, "AD, your nose is so big, you can smell a barbecue in Africa."
And then you were like,
I was like, "You're absolutely correct."
What are they cooking tonight?
It happens.
Grasshopper.
It's okay.
Let's talk about history. We got to change the subject from food,
Now, punting.
You wrong, Rico.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
You know what also make it a wonderful world? If I can have some of that Southern Pecan Pop-Tart or whatever that is over there, man.
Southern pecan cake from Beatrice
Man,
Bakery.
you know that Joker is fire too.
Oh,
man.
it's really good.
No, dog. You see Rico, man, he's supposed to be my homeboy.
I know.
too,
I'm
man.
trying to cheer you on here.
And he gonna throw a Southern Pecan cake in front of my face, knowing good well this man is struggling.
So what was it? What did you bring in last week? Oh no! Put it right in front of AD.
Put it right in front of AD.
My mind is telling me no.
When you were
But my body,
but my
body's
telling me yeah.
you were fasting, but you came in with what?
Me?
What was it?
What was
Nah,
I coming-
Nick.
Oh, a Scooters. I came in
Yeah.
with a coffee.
Well,
I
you
was-
can fast with coffee.
Well, no, this
There
was
was
not
a
black
food
coffee.
calories.
It was a
Calories.
fufu coffee.
Oh,
Fufu
so we had
coffee.
some foo-foo
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah, it was a fufu
Yeah.
coffee.
It's got to be a straight black coffee.
It was probably about 350 calories. And I come in and
There was
Bill-
nothing straight and black about that coffee.
Coach Bush goes,
Fasting again there, Nick.
Got some coffee, and I was like, yeah, I'm in the middle of this fast, so I was like, I can't eat anything. And
As
I'm
you're eating your
I'm
coffee.
holding this large coffee,
It was so funny.
and he's like, oh yeah, so you're gonna have a coffee that's 400,000 calories, huh? I was like, yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want that pecan?
I'm not even
You don't want that-
looking at it.
you don't
I'm
want that in there?
ignoring it. I'm going to use.
I'm testing.
My eyes are
you.
here.
I know.
My
I'm
eyes
not
are
even
here.
gonna mess with it.
My eyes are here.
I'm helping you.
See, that looks good, and I can imagine that coffee you had looking like Seth Curry.
Oh,
Wasn't
it was delicious.
all you're just
Caramel.
yellow. Caramel yellow.
Carmelo.
Dude,
Carmelo.
okay, my kids, this is sick of coffee, man. We get history too. So we're in Colorado, right, man? We're at Starbucks, and the kids are a little bit younger, and the lady goes, "We have some wonderful mochas." I said, "So do I." They right there, all three of them. And she goes like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. I don't know if to laugh or not. You're gonna be offended. Oh my gosh.
No, it's okay. AD's the one that said it. You didn't say it, so it's okay. AD said
She
it.
said we have wonderful mochas. I said, me too. I got three right there. Oh man.
Well, unfortunately, that's all we have for today.
Eventually, we're coming back for history.
We're gonna make history.
We'll let you guys hear the song again.
If I don't go beat Rico down for bringing this temptation right in front of my face, it says grandma.
He wants some.
Look at him.
You know he's wrong, man. He's so wrong. Folks, we'll be back with some history and some Husker football because there has been some transfers there. Some guys are history now. In fact, guys, some of them are looking for a place still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To call home, which is going to be a lot happening with that in the near future with college football as the landscape has changed. We'll be back and talk about that, more things. The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is Jay Foreman. I wore gear to protect my health on the football field, and I'm protecting it now by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Get up to date while it's still free and stay protected. Learn more at healthlincoln.com.
Spring is here, and Acres has special financing on all John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Get your yard looking great and use John Deere's wide selection of landscape your chipper limited time. Purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Acres, solutions for every field.
NASCAR is known for fast cars, roaring action, and big bucks. The Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion features all three, especially the bucks. Until May 30th, buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play or Double Play, enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Weekend. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
The Empire brand is growing with ESC fabrication and sandblasting. ESC is your place for custom handrails, industrial and commercial painting, and more. ESC provides custom welding for aluminum and stainless steel and media blasting of all sorts. ESC has great attention to detail. They stick to deadlines and keep within your budget. If you can dream it, they can make it. Contact ESC Fabrication and Sandblasting in Waverly today at 531-207-9329.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
There's never been a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa Cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5% APY for up to $40,000. It's simple. Open your Kasasa Cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Dive into good times and great savings when you take advantage of the above-ground swimming pool sale happening now at Bonsall Pool and Spa. All in-stock swimming pools are 50% off through the end of May while supplies last. You don't want to miss out on this hot deal. Visit our showroom at 33rd and Pioneers today. Learn more about the promotion at bonsallpool.com. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Our lives only have so much time. But if you smoke, you have less. Your life could be 10 years shorter. And the time you do have is often filled with health problems. Shortness of breath, asthma, COPD, and cancer. But the minute you quit, your body starts healing.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. Again, this is The Drive on 97 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. I'm not sure. Are we going into history?
Yes, we are. Immediately. Immediately.
No, we gotta
play it again.
We gotta play it again.
Guys,
We have to hear Raff harmonize one more time about 12 seconds into the song.
Part 2.
Don't know much about history.
Ready?
Don't know much of biology.
It's coming.
Don't know much about a science book.
Right at the end of this next verse.
Don't know much about the French I took. but I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Go Big Red.
One more time. Right here's Raff.
French I took.
There it is.
Beautiful.
That's all I needed.
You know what, folks? There's the Husker history today was I'm actually going to the general history first because it was pretty interesting. That's why it's history. But this one was funny, and it shows you this even happened in 1991. Can you imagine today? 1991, Oakland A's Jose Canseco is seen leaving singer Madonna's apartment.
Oh,
Jose.
I was -10.
Yeah, I mean, in 1991, can you imagine today, y'all? Can you imagine today? Would have been no scene. There would have been video, pictures of him leaving, everything else. I'm telling you, I seen this board. I'm like, are you kidding me? It just shows you. It's
That's
crazy.
You have to be so You had to be so trustworthy back then. Yeah, I saw him. I saw Jose leaving.
Yep.
Did you really?
Did you really see him?
couldn't
Now
see
they
the
go
picture.
like this. It's uploaded as it's live.
Yep.
It's live as they're doing it. You know.
Watch
Twitter.
live. Jose leaves Madonna's apartment.
Oh man! Hall of Fame 1993. Bill Walton is inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. You know he's a little crazy, quirky at times, but Bill Walton was a bad boy though, man. He was a bad boy. He was a bad boy. On 2015 PGA Players Championship, TPC at Sawgrass, Ricky Fowler wins, beating Kevin Kisner and Sergio Garcia by one stroke in the playoff. Dude, was that the last time that Ricky Fowler won, Ralph?
Nah, he won the Waste Management three years ago.
Was it 4 years ago or 3 years ago?
3 or 4 years ago.
Okay. But you're talking about two guys that really just kind of makes you wonder.
He just
sometimes.
creeped back inside the top 50 though for the
Ricky?
first time in a long time. So
Yeah, he's playing, but I like Ricky.
There's
man.
progress being made.
I like Ricky, man.
Does he still wear
the Puma?
Well, it's the Puma.
Not as bright a color.
Not as
as
bright
bright,
of colors.
nah.
Because I was gonna say unfortunately, he just hasn't been in that conversation when it comes
Nah.
to Saturdays or
Yep.
Sundays.
Right.
So that he's
Or
not
tournaments.
Exactly. So he's not featured on TV. You don't see him,
don't see him a lot.
So it's just it's disappointing.
You don't see him. One of the things that hurt him a lot is just his putting, man.
Yeah.
You know, he'll drain a 40, 50 footer
Yeah.
or miss a 5 footer.
Well, and we saw it in the Masters on how important just the short game is, right?
Absolutely.
We saw it with Phil. We saw it with Phil,
Yep.
and we saw it with Shane Lowry.
John Rahm, of
Yeah,
course.
of course. Yeah. So
And-
in the U.S. Open, John Rahm's short game helped him win the entire thing.
Yep.
And so it's
And it
so
showed you when Brooks
important.
Koepka wasn't making putts,
Yeah.
it costed him.
Yeah.
It costed him.
That's what's so crazy is because that's the difference. There's a lot of differences between the casual golfer's game and their golf game.
Mhm.
Because my for me personally, guys, it's get me in the fairway and I'll be able. I'm happy with whatever happens. Right. Let me hit an approach out of the fairway instead of out of the rough. Right. For them, they got to figure out a way to hit their short game. Their short game is one of the most important things. It doesn't matter if you can outdrive them. Look at Rory.
Exactly.
Look at Rory. He's one of the best drivers on the tour.
Look at what's his name that's on the
Bryson
Bryson
DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit the ball past the green.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's it doesn't matter how far you drive it. Do you have the touch?
At that level, those guys, their GIR, their greens in regulation, the ones that win or consistently top 25 is absolutely ridiculous.
Yep.
Because they hit greens in regulation. Bottom line. One of interest, Raff and Nick, I want you to get this one history too. Agreement of interest 2022, obviously just last year. Brady agrees to a record 10-year, $375 million deal to be Fox Sports lead analyst when he decides to finally retire. Surpasses $303 million the quarterback earned in salary during his NFL career. Do you guys think he actually does it? I'm not talking about if he played football, because there's even been talks now that he's saying he may not even want to do that
That's
at
what
all.
I was just gonna say is I now believe that he will walk away from that, and I think he'll just be retired. Raff still believes he's gonna be a 49er.
I believe that Tom Brady will play for the 49ers before the year is over.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Rico,
write that down.
Rico, did you hear that?
Write that down.
Did you hear it?
Write that down.
He believes he'll be a 49er before when?
Before the end of the season.
Year. It's the end of the season.
Put it on the board.
Write it on the board.
Put it on the board, please.
I'll put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
Put your Twitter on it.
I'm not putting my Twitter on it.
Oh, come on. Yeah, no.
Speaking
put
of Twitter,
on it.
Speaking
Raph,
of Twitter,
Raph, look at me. Look at me. I'll put mine on it.
I'm not doing it.
You do
Come
it,
on,
I'll
Raph.
do it.
I
We'll
can't
both
You
do
don't
it.
have to. You just
Not
have
doing
to
it.
create a new account.
You know how long it's took me to get my
Here, how about this?
1,250
How about this?
followers?
How about this? How about this? How about this?
Okay.
You lend your Twitter to who for a
Not
day?
Jay. I've been down that road.
You lend your Twitter to somebody for a day.
Somebody for a day. Who?
Just one day. I don't know. We'll have to think of
Or
who.
he's banned from Twitter for 2 days.
What?
Oh yeah. No. He can't go on Twitter for a week.
No.
Actually, no. I got it.
Oh no.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Put your Twitter on this. You cannot use Twitter for 3 Broncos games.
No. Would it be Broncos or Huskers? I think Husker game would be better.
No, you got to put him in
3
Broncos.
football weekends?
We're going to need him for the know what's going on Twitter for this, but we don't necessarily know about the Broncos.
No, 3 Broncos games.
No.
I can't use
I think
Twitter.
it needs to be Huskers.
Huskers is.
Huskers is more.
You can
detrimental.
scroll. You can't retweet. You can't tweet.
I can't retweet or tweet.
No.
Uh,
No selfies.
Yep.
But we won't know until we won't
giveaways.
know until the end. We won't know until the end of the year, so it'd have to
No
be
asking for follows.
Yeah. You can't ask for followers for a year.
Well, I don't know how we can do that because
we'll figure it out.
Because the season won't end until.
Well, you'll be wrong either way, so we'll just pick a
Oh
weekend.
no, he'll be back.
You're willing to bet. You're willing to bet that he will be back. Let's just make some cash on it.
Yeah, I don't.
Before the end
I
of
don't
the year?
gamble AD.
You think a team will pick him up in like week 16?
Have you seen where Iowa and Iowa State's at right now? I do not gamble AD.
And throw Alabama in there too.
you think a team will pick him up in like week 14?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so all right,
Halfway through the season.
Nyla says you can lend it to me. We'll let
10
Nyla
games.
take. We'll let Nyla take control of your Twitter.
Nah, we're good at that.
Okay, first 10 games.
I don't know where that goes.
If he doesn't come back within the first 10
10
weeks,
games.
Hey, and Jesse,
12
hey,
games.
Jesse says Brady
12.
with Niners. Please God, no. Niners fan that hates Brady.
12. The first 12 games.
first 12 weeks?
First 12 weeks. First 12 games.
Okay.
So if they have a bye, it's 12 games.
So the first 12 49ers games.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Following week.
The next 3.
The next 3, no tweeting during. Are you doing Broncos or Huskers?
No tweeting Saturdays or Sundays.
Yep. 2 days.
Except for
3?
to promote the pregame show.
2 or 3? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Well, we need to put it in writing.
Yep, we will.
Well, if I do the full weekend, how about 2 weeks?
No.
3.
3 weeks?
No.
Just a random number I came up with.
Are you not confident?
All right, 3 weeks.
There it is. We heard it.
I won't
3 weeks.
I won't Twitter for 3 weeks.
Okay, so we're just gonna say this also. We can clip this. So
This man
if
gonna need
Tom
his
Brady
man gonna need
does
life
not
support.
come
Yeah,
back,
Okay,
Yes.
repeat.
if Tom Brady does not come back to play for the 49ers after the first 12 San Francisco games, Chris Raff will not tweet for the next 3
or retweet
for the next 3 Sundays.
Yep.
Saturdays and
Saturdays and
Saturdays
Sundays.
and Sundays. All right, deal.
Yep. It's on there. We got
Don't
to
There you
let,
go.
don't let me down, Tommy.
The only tweet that Chris Raff can send out is to promote the ticket pregame show.
Yes.
That's it.
That's all he can do.
That's it.
Speaking of that, there's like the NFL schedule announcements like coming out tomorrow night,
Yeah.
but games are like being leaked right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still kind of in shock that the Dolphins Jet game is going to be at 2:00 on Black Friday. I mean,
Yeah.
thanks a lot for
You
overshadowing Iowa and Nebraska games.
See, and you guys
and I really don't care, but I know Jake and those who folks
mean,
who are
that's
Dolphins
crazy.
fans.
I cannot
I don't
believe they're
get
doing
it. Why wouldn't you do it at night?
Yeah.
See, and you guys got mad at me for when the NFL decided, oh, we're going to play games on Christmas Day. And I was like, no, that's the NBA's day. Black Friday is college football day.
Nah, no one cares about the NBA though.
See, no, you can't get mad at
No
the
one cares about
no
the
one cares about
NBA
the NBA.
during
The
the
NBA
regular
gets
season.
Christmas Day.
Load
College
management.
football
They're
gets
not
Black
even
Friday.
playing on Christmas Day.
During the regular-
Load management.
In fact, they
Forget about them.
don't even play on
Yes, they
Christmas
do.
Day. They out there.
They all, except for Kawhi Leonard, they
So,
all play on
okay, let me ask you
Christmas
this, Rico, real quick, because the listeners know I don't watch the NBA. I catch the highlights in the regular
Yep.
season. Why? Because they be messing around. Load management. I'm tired. My fingers. I got my lash missing. All the rest of that stuff. I love the NBA right now because now they're balling.
Yeah.
They're going all out. That's how I grew up playing. We seen ball though, Rico.
Hmm?
The way that you see it right now, this NBA. And first of all, the whistle it must not work to call travel anymore.
No.
It must not work to call
Yeah.
travel anymore.
They don't call travels
And
or
if you-
carries anymore because if they The problem is if they started calling it now, the game would slow down to a snail's pace.
Well, you know what else? What might speed up the game?
I agree with you, Thomas and Lincoln.
Stop calling those ticky-tack fouls.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's the NBA right now, man, the product, because this is, like I said, I watch it right now, and I'm thinking, do they know how much they could garner more viewership if they actually played basketball like they cared? And I'm not saying all. But I love the sense of desperation, the sense to want to win right now. Because 5 months ago, I'm like, I'm not watching that mess, man. It was the All-Star game was an indictment on the state of the NBA.
Nobody watches the All-Star game anymore.
Exactly, and that's why viewership as far as the NBA season is down, because people, it wasn't that much different. The All-Star game wasn't that much different than regular season games. Am I right or wrong on that?
I don't know. I think you might be right.
But I'll tell you what. Point being, I love it right now, Rico. I love how you see guys diving in stands. They care if they win. They care if
people
they lose.
flopping left and right.
There's some floppers.
Flopping's always
Jokic last night when Durant pushed him.
Flopping's always been a thing.
There's some floppers.
Almost.
Well, from a business standpoint, though, guys, you can't blame the NFL. The NFL absolutely took over Christmas Day last year.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely took over.
And now they're going to take over Black Friday.
They're going to take over Black Friday. Maybe Sean Eichhorst was right how he wanted to get rid of Black Friday.
Please don't ever say that again.
Was Sean Eichhorst right?
No disrespect against Sean, but no, he was not right. You don't go messing around with traditions like that.
Was that Sean or was that Bill?
No, it was Eichhorst.
That was Sean.
It was Eichhorst. And that guy, he changed that real back like very quickly.
Poll question.
So
was Sean Eichhorst right, and how Nebraska did Sean Eichhorst see NFL Friday games coming?
So I'm going to ask everybody that's listening to this show right now
Poll question. Nick
to clip that, clip Nick saying Sean Eichhorst was right.
Oh gosh.
And just post it.
Oh,
please
Lord.
do. Please do.
Well, I want to first of all, y'all, we appreciate all the input. Appreciate all the input for the bugs earlier. And NBA too. Thunderknot Collins, Pistol Pete. I see it right there. Appreciate you. The Garbologist, appreciate you. But Unknown Texter, appreciate you. Hey, Nick, come out to the farm. We appreciate you. Ron, thanks. Bubba Ray, Chase B, Jesse, Nyla, what a chicken, she says to Rav. Thomas Lincoln, Christmas Day is better. And Dustin, it does suck during the regular season, man. It just does. But you know what? I'm gonna
a lot of Eichhorst fans here on the text line.
Yeah. What's up? What's that?
A lot of Eichhorst fans.
Oh my gosh! Wow, look at that, dude. That got
wrong.
some people. That got some people. Off
You
their
know what,
rockers.
but the thing about it is, there's some of the things that Sean did from a manager standpoint. I agree with. No, wasn't a bad guy. He just made bad decisions. Just was not. It was in over his head, man.
Well, he was. I think, how sometimes you're really good at one job, and you think that's just automatically going to translate to the next.
Great point.
He was very good with the numbers and stuff at Wisconsin.
Analysts,
and they thought it would translate, but he really wasn't. That people person.
Analyst doesn't equal leadership.
Exactly.
It doesn't equal leadership and being able to read the room. Like I said, Sean did a heck of a job at the analyzing part, but when it came to other parts of the game, I mean, it just wasn't there. It's the bottom line. But I'm never going to group him in a category of some others. I'm just going to put it that way. I'll leave it at that. We've had. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Not in the Steve Peterson category. I'll say it. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, I try to hold my tongue, but yeah, we've come a long way. So yeah, that was kind of the NBA action we're going to talk about. I do, guys, want to get into. Let's see. Troy Lincoln says here, working on cool Twitter handle for 5 years now. I appreciate you guys and your show. God bless, man. Appreciate you too, Troy. Appreciate you. Raff, tell us about the contest, man.
Contest. Got to draw. Got to draw.
Maybe if you just gave it away without asking for anything, would have worked better.
I thought it closed a couple days ago.
I haven't drawn yet.
So what's the purpose of doing it if you don't stick to the day?
I'm going to draw.
You got to draw.
So
when
what are you
it
going to do?
I
don't know.
You can't wait 3 days afterwards. That's like for somebody for the lottery and saying the lottery is on the 7th. Yeah, we're going to wait a few days to announce the winner.
I'm having technical difficulties.
You don't have the product?
I don't have the little papers yet to wrap them up and draw into the hat.
You just put all the names in the generator online, and you just push generate, and it says
you can do that.
Just literally click on online random generator.
Online random generator. Okay,
and you just put all the names. You type all the names in your phone. I know you know how to work your Samsung over there. And
why are you guys always so mean to me?
And so,
dude, we're not mean to you.
No, I
kind of walked into this one.
You walked into it, bro.
I think so.
You kind of walked into this one.
You walked into it when you post it, you should just simply say, "Hey, I got a gift for someone that just clicked a great Husker gift for someone." But when you ask, will you follow me? Yeah, you don't ask me to follow you.
Well,
it's like asking a stranger to go to dinner with you.
I follow people back though.
I do too, but I don't follow everybody back.
I know
man.
someone here that doesn't.
Oh,
is that me?
That might be.
Oh,
sometimes you just need a cleanse.
I'm
sorry that I don't want
all these fans
here,
gone and collect bugs for you, and you don't even follow them back on Twitter.
Hold on, let's just look through my followers here. I'm sorry that I don't want to follow username 56991430, somebody that doesn't have a profile picture.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. When I'm traveling, dude, I constantly go through cleanses. I don't follow. I mean, unless you're somewhat Steelers, but I don't even follow a lot of Steelers, man, because I just don't. I forgot I can catch that news someplace else because it clogs up it clogs up your timeline.
Yeah. True.
But listeners, absolutely.
But
if I'm not following you back,
I care.
Jeremy the Grill Master. I got you. Just clicked you right now. And I'm Jeremy the Grill Master, one of our listeners. I appreciate you, brother. Jeremy was kicking tail this morning, FXB, man. I'm going to post that picture of me and you, man. I'm proud of you, homie. I mean, that's all real talk. Jokes aside of us today, I'm proud of you. You're just getting after it and keep getting after it because I know it's not easy, bro. Believe me, 99.9% of the time, I do not feel like going to the gym, brother. You get it. Big shout out to you and all those folks that are kicking tail in there. Nick, go ahead, big dog. What you gonna say?
You're gonna head over to my Twitter, Nick_Sainert, and vote on the poll. The poll question reads as follows: with the NFL announcing Black Friday games, should we have agreed with Sean Eichhorst? And that's all it is. And the options are yes, no, or I'll never agree with him.
Chase B, text me. I just see Chase B.
You can head over to my Twitter.
Chase B, text me your
Feel free to follow me as well.
Hold on one sec.
I follow everyone back.
Chase B, text me your Twitter handle. Text me so I can get on there and follow you right away, dog. What did it say? Silly man.
Oh, Nick. Oh boy.
Oh
well,
gosh,
folks,
see, who is the one guy that did not throw out their Twitter handle today?
I got so many bug bites on my foot, man. Okay.
You just said it.
No, I didn't. That's not the entire thing.
It's killing him. He's shaking over here.
Yeah, he is.
Raph,
He's having
just say it. It's
convulsions.
okay.
He can't
It's
say it.
okay.
I will not say it. Chris Raff 7. Hey, what's
I'm
up?
sorry, Raph. I'm sorry.
Hey, my name is Chris Raff, and you know what?
Great.
Hey,
now Nick's not following
And my
me.
favorite number is number 7.
Oh my God.
Chase B, drop me your Twitter handle. I'll make sure I do it. We have some news as well about the scholarship numbers and where they're at right now and who's still looking for a home. We'll talk about that and continue to give Raff counseling on his Twitter handle. The best ways to give away a newspaper.
We need to move a couch in here. Or something
Yeah,
so
something
Well, now
like
they
that.
got this electronic drawing thing. I'm on it.
Oh,
I am.
boy. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Oh, that's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
be like,
awesome.
I can do a giveaway every follow, like, share.
Folks, tune back in. We got some news as far as what the scholarship numbers are.
Huskers.
Go Big Red.
Ball, go Big Red. This is The Drive with AD, Rav, and the Bug Man.
The Bug
We
Man.
cannot
On
talk
the
about
ticket.
this nickname is exterminated after this week.
It's May, and that means the school over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride. Summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Water heater gone? Call Bryant. The price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. And in most cases, same-day replacement. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111.
Some kids worry about making the sports team. Others worry about where they'll sleep tonight. In Lincoln, 300 kids are in need of a safe and loving home. Cedars is here for them, but we do need your help. A gift to Cedars makes an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincoln.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln's kids today.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See & Spray to target weeds in season, in corn and soybeans, and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
The Empire brand is growing with ESC Fabrication and Sandblasting. ESC is your place for custom handrails, industrial and commercial painting, and more. ESC provides custom welding for aluminum and stainless steel and media blasting of all sorts. ESC has great attention to detail. They stick to deadlines and keep within your budget. If you can dream it, they can make it. Contact ESC Fabrication and Sandblasting in Waverly today at 531-207-9329.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's efforts. It's the entire dealership. Sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln, so apply today at sandhills.jobs. Boom.
Who's a funny bunny? Who's a fuzzy little bunny rabbit?
I mean,
well, Raff is my funny bunny rabbit. I will hug you and rub you and keep you warm, my little bunny rabbit. John Elway, I love the number 7.
Number 7 from Stanford.
I will tackle you and never let you
Starting
go.
at quarterback, 6'3", 215 pounds.
Andrew Luck.
John Elbert Elway.
Hey, Chase B. Chase B. I'm following you right now, brother. I'm following you right now. I'm following you right now.
Boom.
Remember to vote on the poll.
David, see, David
Nick underscore Sainert.
David, I believe I'm following you.
Yeah, David, I didn't know you. I didn't know about this. You just got to reach out.
Oh, garbologist, come on, man. Fast food burger. Oh, you're craving one too? Yeah, me and you both. I thought you said you're eating one right now. I was gonna say, bruh, that is not helping your brother AD. Hey, real quick, have you guys had a burger for Honest Abe's? I mean, it's like $100, but
I have not.
That's like the food budget for the year.
No, unfortunately, I don't travel for work, so I can't afford an Honest Abe's burger. If only I traveled, stayed in the 4 seasons or maybe the 5 seasons. Had a driver that didn't want to be a driver.
Dude, okay. Nick.
Just once, I would like to see get off a plane and see N. Sainert.
See, I wasn't gonna bring it up, dog. So you share my business. You share too much of my business right now. But you know what? It was cool. It was fun.
No, I know.
But you know what?
100%.
Okay,
sure you are.
So
I can't have the finer things in life like an Honest Abe's burger.
See, he's saying that.
You got a bug net though.
Think about Nick. This was crazy.
I catch my food. I just had a grasshopper for dinner.
I was wondering why you need 5 bugs instead of 4 now.
Yeah. I went in the snack room back there and just, listen, I need this for my project, but man, I'm hungry.
I put some chocolate on that grasshopper.
This is all I can afford right now.
In 5 years or less, you see Nick. First of all, talking about drivers, hotels. Man's been working for HBO Sports, ESPN. I'm like, hey, Nick, buddy. I don't know. I'm getting rid of him. Security. I'm in a show with you.
Can you get this guy out of here, please?
I have no idea who he is. Dude, the driver was cool as a fan. I walk out, it says the name on there, and he did not look like he was too excited. But you know what, man? That dude, that mark up by his eye? You guys notice that in the picture?
I did not.
He had cancer in his jaw.
Oh wow!
And they removed some cartilage from his leg, and they restructured his face with it, dude. So the drive from Savannah Airport to St. Simon's was about 1 hour and 20. And for the first 25 minutes, I was returning calls and just just emails. And then I was like, I'm engaged in conversation. One of the coolest dudes with an amazing story was in corporate America. Drives me 2 or 3 days a week and play golf. We got so tight. We're talking. He goes, "Hey, you want to play golf for my golf club tomorrow?" I was like, what time? Because I didn't get done until speaking until 10:30, but my flight was at 2. I just said, it's just not going to work. He goes, that's why they have changed flights. Change your flight. I was like, no, man, I can't do it.
That's awesome.
But Dennis was cool as a fan, though, man. He was a good dude. He was a good dude. So, garbologist, I'm going to get me a burger. Chase B, I am following you, homeboy. Hey, y'all, here's some things to think about, though, man. Few scholarships have opened up. Here's one thing. Did you guys hear about that? The scholarships opening up?
Yeah.
Yep.
And 2 recipients. This is what Coach Rule said. We've been able to take 2 of our guys who are not on scholarship and put them on scholarship.
Nice.
I told the Journal Star on yesterday. They're really important to set the tone for the team because if you play for us, we're going to take care of you. Thoughts?
I have a couple ideas on who could potentially be the walk-ons that get it. I think one is John Bullock. We hear a lot of good things.
Yep.
And Matt Rule has said multiple times that he feels like he could put John out there and win a football game.
Where's he from again?
Oh gosh,
I can't think of where he's from.
Is he from? Is he the
small
one?
town though, isn't it?
No. So there was
Let me
a
see.
Bullock who was from Lincoln High, but I don't remember the name. There's
Did
a
you guys,
lot of them there.
you guys see Daniel Bullocks as the new defensive backs coach for the
49ers. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Daniel Bullock
Pretty
says. Gosh, where's he from? Yeah, find out because it's driving me crazy right
Creighton
now, man.
Prep.
Creighton Prep. Okay.
Prepster.
Creighton Prep.
Shout out to the Prepsters.
It's good to see those guys, man. Their hard work being shown, being rewarded, because we've heard in the past where there's some guys that were promised scholarships and didn't get them. Now, to me, if your effort dropped off, that's one thing. But to be forgot about, like some of these guys have mentioned, that's the part that's just hard to. Thanks, Sanderson. Creighton Prep.
And that's
absolutely.
just not, and that just doesn't affect that certain player.
Oh no, absolutely.
It affects the whole team.
The entire team, because they see it too.
Exactly.
And they know what was said. If you don't follow through, and it'd be different if you say, I'm gonna give you another snap or so or something like that. But when you talk about someone's financial situation, that's a whole different ball of wax. Actually, they're the same. One just has a higher weight of gravity to it when you deal with something like that, man. Just didn't think I was right. But nevertheless, I was glad to see that. They switched the outside practice facility, the surface, from turf to grass. What are you guys' thoughts on that, man?
Well, now I know it's going to be interesting because don't forget. Remember when was it Miles that hurt his ankle at Purdue a couple years ago?
Yeah,
was that Miles Farmer
in pregame warmups?
Yeah, in pregame warmups because he slipped on grass. Like I think now Matt Rule said on the radio the other night that the reason he did that is he just thinks it's safer, right? Now I mean I don't really have an opinion on it. I think obviously you have to. I don't know if it's play different, but just, be cognizant of that. I was surprised because now you're going to have two different types of turf.
Yeah.
But does it, I think it also could provide, because you're going to have turf indoors and at Memorial Stadium and then grass outside.
So
it'll provide an opportunity
options.
to where if you are going to go play on a grass field, your guys can get used to it that week leading up to it.
Yep.
Right, because you slip a lot more on grass than you would turf, understandably so.
Yep.
So
it's just options.
It gives them the ability, and not that this is like a main, focal point of it, but it gives them an opportunity to practice all week long on a grass and on that type of field or surface, leading up to a game where they play on that type.
I'm gonna tell you guys one thing about the grass too. Coach Osborne would move us out to the grass field sometimes to give our legs. I have to peek this perspective though. The technology in turf was a lot different back then. Because we were basically, the turf was like playing on this carpet we got here in the studio.
Yeah.
Cement?
Yeah, it was
little
bit, yeah.
padding?
Yes.
Turf. Boom.
And even the Cook Pavilion, because it's technology was their time. But he would have us out that grass, just the relief it would do on your legs. And also it was cooler. Because a lot of people forget it's 25 to 30 degrees hotter on turf. So if it was 80 degrees that day, man, it's 105, 110. And it's just your body feels it. So we had 2-a-days back then. The morning practice, we'd switch. We'd have in the stadium. Afternoon, evening practice would be on that grass, or sometimes vice versa. So that was always good to have that switch up there.
Guys, we have a couple minutes left in this segment, and I hate to change the conversation, but I think this is interesting. Just was announced from Pete Thamel at ESPN, West Virginia and Coach Bob Huggins.
Oh man,
listen to this. Are finalizing details for him to return to the sideline next season in the wake of him using an anti-gay slur in the radio interview earlier this week. He's expected to receive a suspension, a $1 million salary reduction, and sensitivity training. Now, because there's a couple ways you can look at this, because a lot of people get fired for what he just said, what he said earlier this week. A lot of people get fired, and let me ask you guys this, because I don't know where I stand on it fully yet and how I feel. You're talking about a legendary coach, a guy that's been in the business for over 35 years. And you're talking about one of the, not in terms of winning, but one of the faces of college basketball, right? He's known, he sits on a stool on the sideline, and he's just that kind of guy. And here he is. Is this a bad look on West Virginia?
By bringing him back?
By allowing him to coach.
What he said was he shouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done laughing. We are such a cancel culture that we don't even look at the body of work that a person has done up to that point. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not, but there should be punishment. Yes.
Yeah.
No. But when it comes to the point where we're punishing everyone for everything, it's just, I just don't get it, man. I even go back to the coach, Kentucky's coach, that he put his arm on the lady's side. He didn't grab her.
John Calipari.
Calipari didn't pull her in close. He was being sued.
Yeah.
So Huggins, like I said, as you look at his body, and I get I can go, now, if you have something egregious like the baseball announcer just slung out the N-word like that, I'm just thinking
yeah.
Ooh.
So that's the thing is it all a judgment, unfortunately? And now here's the thing is there's no clear cut, this is the way to handle these types of situations.
There's no clear cut way, but I think you got to use common sense too. And look at a person's body of work. I mean, go 50 miles to the east.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
McDermott, when he made the statement about, he said,
plantations.
Plantations.
Yeah.
when you look at the guy's body of work, and then a number of his players came out on his behalf that happened to be black, who happen to have ancestry to those plantations, they realized, look, was it a bad use of words? Yes. Do I think they came out of a place of malice? I think the thing that we forget, just like we do in the court of law, was it done out of malice?
Yeah.
No. That's why I have no problem with McDermott. No, do I like Craig? No, but it's not because of that, because they beat us all the time.
Yeah.
McDermott is a hell of a coach. Yeah. But we get to the point to where we have to gauge intent. Was it done from a malicious place of the heart? Or did this person just make an earned judgment as far as the words they use? Now, people will say, well, they must use those words all the time. Some people may. But I think if you don't know a person, don't look at their body of work, to me, before you start firing people, look at their body of work first. That's all I'm simply saying. Some people need to be fired. Some don't. But I think when you put a universal judgment, a universal penalty without gauging each case by case, you're making a colossal mistake. And unfortunately, in today's social media cancel culture, we have seen that so bad. Yeah. We've seen people who've had 30 plus years of great work gone. Gone.
Yeah.
Some of them, it need to be. Others is kind of like, really? I think we made a mistake when we do that, man. Mm-hmm. I think we make a mistake when we do that.
I honestly don't know what side. Like I don't know what side of the fence I am even on. That's why I think it's really interesting, because I don't think there's no perfect way to handle this.
That's right? Why you have to look at it case by case.
Because 100%. Because like think about it this way: West Virginia, they look bad if they fire him because it's, hey, did you know who Coach Huggins was as a body of work, like you're saying? But also then it's you're going to allow this guy who just said it, freely on a radio interview, a guy that's trained in the media to spin things certain ways and to say certain words. And on that note, not say certain words.
Right.
He was willing, he just threw it out there twice. So I think there's no way to look good out of this.
Here's why on the flip side of it, to where when you're in a position of authority like that, and you're in a high profile position, it's unfortunate, but it comes with the territory. You have to guard your words carefully. I'm saying I don't like it, but it's the world we live in right now. You have to guard your words carefully.
And not just your words.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you got all the videos out there these days.
Absolutely.
Well, here's what
that's a great point. It's a great point.
It's crazy, guys. Like, we're talking about, obviously these guys are held up to, I don't know if higher standards is the right word. There's a better chance that we find out about them slipping up because they are in the public eye more than anybody. But now that's like the case with everybody. Now that's the case with, it's not just coaches or athletic directors or administrators. It's not just them. It's every single person, because something can always slip out that happened months and months ago that you completely forgot about, and then it comes back to bite you in the butt. And so you're just like, I think you talk about it, AD, the whole cancel culture thing. Unfortunately, it's all over the place.
It's alive and well.
It's all over.
You know, you think about this, a lot of the coaches, both on the men's and women's side, 20 years ago, there'd be a lot of them to be canceled right now.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of, even the way that coaches even coached back then.
Oh yeah.
They would no longer be able to coach now.
Yep.
Which to me, I think it's ridiculous. But I can understand both sides of it. But on one side is this: you got to look at a person's body of work.
Because now what's interesting is, so you have Bob Huggins, who said that on a radio interview. And then you have the Oakland Athletics broadcaster who said a racist term on the broadcast.
Yeah.
And so once again, you can look at his body of work and say he's in his mid-50s and been doing this for a really long time in the sports broadcasting business, one of the most respected guys in the league.
Right.
And it's just so tough, because I think it's such a slippery slope.
It's slippery, man.
Because this decision, if it happens in your organization 3, 4, 5 years later, people aren't going to forget what you just did and what you decided 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
And so I think there just has to be consistency, and I think there also has to be transparency.
Eric says, "Oh, Nick, you just said but. Get him out of here."
Ah, come on. Gotta go. Come on. That's fine.
No.
All right, fine.
Rico's like, he go.
Fine.
He did not
catch
say
bugs.
He did not say but. He said bug.
No, I'll go catch bugs. See you guys.
Hey, speaking of bugs, we're going to bug out.
Get your net.
And give a word from our partners
Rico, come join.
and teammates. We're going to bug out for a few minutes. We'll be right back. The Drive with AD and Raff. Nick holding it down. 9.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.nation. Sandhills looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Spring is here and it's time to get those seeds in the ground. There's no time for delays if your equipment needs a new part. That's why Acres stocks thousands of premium John Deere parts for all your ag machines. Planters, sprayers, and tractors, Acres has what you need now. And with a team of John Deere certified technicians, Acres will diagnose and repair your equipment quickly. Visit Acres to find your closest location. Our team of parts and service professionals are dedicated to keeping you operating at full capacity. Acres, solutions for every field.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big tick on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. We hope that everyone is able to show how much they care for and respect the moms in their life for this weekend especially, but in everyday life too. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sauter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great. We're
definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, weekend getaways on your mind, let car issues prevent you from getting the car problems shouldn't be something to put with. Let us get you back on the road. Say, makes the models from this toy. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
It's springtime, and you know what that means. It's sandal season at Brown Shoe Fit. To celebrate the start of the season, we're offering $10 off sandals under $105 and $15 off sandals $110 or more, now through May 14th. Enjoy brands like Atrex, Tiva, Clarks, Taos, Keen, and many more on sale now. This deal won't last long, so come on down to Brown Shoe Fit for our spring sandal sale. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. Brown Shoe Fit Lincoln, 66 NQ.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
We'll see a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms today with an afternoon high of 82. Southeast winds at around 15 to 20. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low dropping down to around 62. We'll have a better chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially late in the day tomorrow as we reach up to a high of 77. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. Still talking about bugs.
I do want to apologize because I know that's not the most interesting thing to listen to on a morning commute. But hey, that's what's going on in my life.
People are going to miss it, I think, actually.
I want to read this one from Professor Rick. This is a lot of good points here. Cancer culture is so frustrating as it leaves no room for growth, learning, change, discussion, understanding, or grace. Interestingly, it is complete opposite of the concept of inclusion that is so often preached to us by those trying to cancel others for having beliefs that differ from theirs. Censorship at its worst. And I tell you what, Professor Rick, I couldn't agree with you more, man. It's we got a long way to go, man. We got a long way to go. And Chase B says, I would rather listen about bugs than Colorado and Deion Sanders.
Update on the poll question on with the NFL announcing Black Friday games, should we have agreed with Sean Eichhorst? 3% of votes say yes. Just 3%.
They say what?
One person has said yes that we should have agreed with Sean Eichhorst.
Yeah.
80% of the votes say I'll never agree with Sean Eichhorst.
Raph, you got a good take?
Oh,
yeah.
We can't forget that.
We
got time.
We almost forgot. We almost forgot,
sorry,
Raffy.
Sorry.
That's why you got to look at the schedule.
Raph.
Sorry.
Yeah, you saw RFT on there.
Sorry.
No, an RFT.
RGT.
RGT.
RG3?
Don't get me started. Here we go.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
Go ahead, dog.
All right, everybody. My Raff's Good Take today goes out to
Nick Sander.
Daniel Turner. Daniel was a midterm graduate at the 2023 midterm graduate in 2023 from Lincoln Southwest High School. He was a member of the Martin Luther King Youth Rally Committee for 7 years, and he annually empowers, educates, and engages those that he touches. He delivered a powerful speech exploring people to take their place in society. Daniel was awarded a canvas done by Oyster Art that will be hung in the community to further inspire those who walk the halls that he did. So congratulations to Daniel for all the great stuff that you do.
Daniel, great word to you, man. Keep it up, man. On this day and age, we hear everything the opposite, of students, etc. That's a great one to hear right there. Big shout out to you, brother. The AD Attitude Adjuster for today, folks, that is brought to you, as always, by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, the word today is carpe diem. This morning on my Instagram, I said, man, don't waste today. And in the reading, man, it's called the Daily Stoic. It's really good, man. A little quiet time this morning. It says this: you will only get one shot at today. You have only 24 hours, which you take it. And then it is gone and lost forever. Will you fully inhabit all of today? Not some of today, folks, but all of today. Will you call it out? I've got this. And do your very best to be your very best. To do your very best and to be your very best. What will you manage to make of today before it slips from your fingers and becomes the past? When someone asks you what you did yesterday, do you really want to answer to be nothing? Folks, seize today, seize moments. 80 Attitude Adjust for today. Carpe diem. Wow.
Boom.
It's good stuff. We got to plan David from Renew says us four need to plan a golf day.
Yes, we do.
I agree.
This month will be good because I'm not traveling as much. Got a lot of Zooms, local stuff. So Let's make it happen. Folks, tomorrow is Thursday. We got a great show for you tomorrow. There'll be more Husker news that is going on there as well, because we'll dive back into the transfers, where it's at, maybe find out who are those 2 walk-ons that maybe got those scholarships, to find out those numbers. Also, folks, do we really believe what we're hearing about an offensive line that will be improved next year?
Hello. It'll be my last show with you guys for the week.
You know what, folks? Here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To me, why it should deserve a fair share, we haven't seen these guys under a different system.
Yeah.
To me, it's all fair game. So we'll talk about that next tomorrow as well. Folks, enjoy your Wednesday. It's a beautiful day. I don't think we got some rain. We need it.
All right. Have a great day. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. Have a good day. Bye.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at ticketfm.com. NTK FM 93.7 The Ticket.